around. My gym bag is packed. I know exactly I'm going to the gym. Then when I get back here at my home, I know exactly the 8 phone calls I need to make. The 2 or 3 conference calls are scheduled, and I work through my day in an orderly fashion. And the night before, this was all revisited because it's already been pre-planned from 2 or 3 days before.
Bingo.
And I revisit and I walk through my day. And this way, when I wake up, there's no friction. There's no, oh, what time am I leaving? Where's my socks? When I get back from the gym, who am I calling? It's all printed out the night before at 9 o'clock.
Simply, right? So going for 2023, how do you guys like it so far? We got Mr. Pedraza in here dropping mad gems. A highly respected individual we got in here on Free Game Fridays tonight. So I need some fire emojis. I need some type of reactions because it's about to get hot. We're just starting. We're trying to get you guys in the mind state of how to operate on a daily basis, right? How to even move forward before you're thinking about starting a business. Because starting a business, tell them a little bit about that, Mr. Pedraza. Starting a business, right?
Starting a business is an exercise in preparation. It's an exercise in business intelligence. It's an exercise in thinking things through before you start the business.
Bingo.
If I ask you, I talked, according to the U.S. Small Business Administration, 98% of small businesses fail within 2 years.
And that's a little nice, I would think.
Yeah. So what happens is this. I can tell you with 99% accuracy.
Yeah.
If I ask you 8 questions, if you've been in business 90 days or less, if I ask you 8 questions and you don't give me the right answers on 7 of those 8, you probably have a 98% chance you will fail.
Bingo. Right?
Because you haven't done the preparation, the business intelligence exercise in advance. You're trying to figure it out along the way. Bingo. And that's intellectual and emotional friction.
We can't move off emotion. We have to move. What did you say? We have to move. It's all mathematical, right? So I don't want to use the wrong term, but emotional based decisions will never get you far. And that's investing. That's in physical life. That's in any example we can make, that moving off emotion is not the correct way.
Emotions is a hope. Hope is an emotion, and emotions have no place in business. Everything needs to be reduced to mathematics.
Emotions have no place in business. Make sure you guys got your notepads out. So before everybody says, wait, who's Mr. Pedraza? Just give them a little bit about your background, a little bit about Fidelity, and some impacts you've had in the business world.
Sure. So look, I went to college to study applied mathematics and finance. I actually started going to college at the age of 14.
Whoa.
At the Montclair State University in northern New Jersey. I was too young to go away. So after 2 years there, my parents finally let me go to college. I went to Lehigh, and I graduated with 2 degrees in 4 years.
At what age again, y'all?
Huh?
14 years old. Did you guys just hear what he said?
Yeah. I start taking the engineering calculus sequence at 14. So anyway, so I graduated. I immediately so I grew up in New York City in poverty. My parents were poor immigrants. So when I landed on Wall Street at the age of 20 into one of these, at a very high GPA, was recruited into one of these tier 1 trading houses.
20 years old on Wall Street. You understand who we have in this room right now? Free game. Come on, get your notepads out.
So I spent 3 years there, learned how to trade precious metals futures, and at the time I was actually trading $20 million of proprietary capital.
At that time, at 20 years old, he was trading 20 million.
Of the firm's proprietary money on the 88th floor of World Trade Center 2.
Y'all know what the World Trade Center is.
Yeah, back then. So then I went to an investment bank. I was the youngest elected officer in the history of the firm, out of 6,000 employees with operations in 13 countries.
Accolades.
And then I went to Fidelity Institutional, and I ran at one of their largest institutional sales teams. We raised $36 billion in 6 years.
Repeat that again for somebody who missed it in the back.
I raised $36 billion in 6 years running an institutional sales team.
At Fidelity, somebody who has over, 4 point something trillion in assets they're holding right now?
Yeah, they got over 4 trillion, correct.
trillion with a T. Ha. So just
Then I left there. I retired for 3 years at the age of 36, became a full-time dad. Then I went back and started doing entrepreneurial things. I built my own institutional equity trading firm that was executing stock trades for sophisticated hedge funds.
Shout out Ray Dalio.
And sold that business. I was in Princeton, New Jersey. And then I segued over to, I found myself raising the money for a NASDAQ-listed nanomaterials company that was in distress. So it had strong technology. It was short on money, and it was about to get delisted from NASDAQ. It had lost $50 million. It was losing $300,000 a month.
Wow.